These are 9 little luxuries that are incredibly unique, but also affordable. I feel like no one else is really talking about these items. They're just going to help elevate your life, make it easier, and way more enjoyable. Of course, everything in this video will be linked down below in the description box and pinned in the top comment by the numbers you see on screen. All right, now we do have a very exciting brand new 3rd layer launch in this video. Drum roll, please. We have the night oil patches. So this is going to work hand in hand with our night oil, which is primarily castor oil with magnesium, frankincense, and hibiscus extract. So we've had this for almost the last year. You guys love it, but we created a new way to seamlessly, mess-free use this every single night on your belly, really your navel or your belly button. The price point is amazing, especially with my promo code and all of that. I'll get to that. But basically, it comes with 20 one-time use patches. Take the night oil, and of course, you can get it in either our big bulk large glass bottle size or the travel size, or this is also just kind of like an everyday use size as well. But you would put the night oil in your belly button. There's actually 2 different ways. You could soak the patch itself. This is what the patch looks like. They're really aesthetic. They're really nice. They go great with the 3rd layer brand, but you can soak the actual patch with the night oil, or sometimes I actually just like to pour the night oil directly into my belly button, and then you remove the backing of the patch and then apply it directly to your navel area. It sticks really nice, and then you can just go to bed, and it allows you to have the night oil completely mess-free. It's not gonna mess up your PJs, your shirt, your sheets, or anything, but it allows that night oil to soak into your navel, which is such a great spot. It's like the central part of our body. It's very Ayurvedic. It's basically the source of life. Like when we were babies, everything went through our navel belly button area when we were attached to our mothers. So this is a great spot to get the oil through our whole body. It's gonna help support detoxification. It's gonna help circulation. It's gonna help inflammation. It's gonna help with hydration through our body. It's gonna help with digestion and just the flow in this area. Like when you wake up in the morning with constipation and that whole thing, this really is so wonderful. However, sometimes it can be messy. And so that's why I wanted to create something that just makes everything simple. It's comfortable. You don't feel it, and it lasts on your body for really like 6 to 8 hours. It could go longer, it could go less. But when you peel it off in the morning, it's just glorious. Everything's soaked in. It's easy peasy. You just throw it away. Again, no mess at all. And then you can start fresh the next night. So we are pricing our night oil patches at $19 per box, but you really can get a lot of savings with these. So there's a couple avenues here. Of course, you can use my Shay15 promo code. That is turned on. You can use that site-wide. Just save 15% on anything you want on the site, including this. Now, if you really kind of want to double up the savings, you can actually turn on the subscription for this as well, because this is something that I use pretty much every single night, and I just have it on like repeat. Like I just have one sent to my house every single month. So you could turn on the subscription, and that will save you another 15% on top of my promo code, and then you'll actually get that 15% every single month. And you can of course cancel, you can pause, you can skip months. Like you're not locked in every single month to the subscription. You can also do that for our night oil, either in this size or even in the smaller version. But for anyone that hasn't actually tried castor oil before, this really is a luxury, and you can really use it in a plethora of ways. My favorite being skincare. It's my only skincare. This is about as natural as you can possibly get. I did add frankincense, which is also amazing for the skin, but you can also apply this on the bottoms of your feet because of the magnesium. It helps to calm you, relax you, it helps you sleep better, and then any painful or inflamed areas on the body. But castor oil is most known for detoxification, and so that's why I wanted to create an easier way to apply it on your abdomen or navel area. I hope for those of you that love our night oil, you at least try this. And then maybe for some of you that have been curious about our castor oil, maybe this will allow you to try it in an easier way. All right, moving along to the next little luxury. So this one I actually took inspiration from a very fancy hotel. And I tried to replicate this for years and years. I would order different things, and it was always just okay. It was never quite good enough until recently I finally discovered the best motion sensor under the bed lighting. Okay, this is next level. This is so affordable, but oh my gosh, does it make a fantastic impact. So before I show you what it ultimately looks like, this is what it comes as. So it's kind of on a wheel. You don't have to apply it under the bed. You could do it under cabinets. You could do it in a closet somewhere, but it does have stickiness or adhesive that's not going to damage anything. But basically you plug it into an outlet, which I love. There's so many motion sensors out there where you have to charge it. And that's kind of what I dealt with. It didn't aesthetically look as nice, but I would always have to charge it every few weeks. And it just was annoying. This, you plug it into an outlet. There's a couple sensors that you can line up however you want in whatever direction you want. And then you can just stick it and apply it anywhere. So it fits perfectly around the bottom of my bed frame. And so this is Josh applying it. It's very simple. You just stick it and go, and we just applied it, and you turn it on like as you walk towards the bed or get out of bed, it comes on, and it's the perfect shade. I also just want to say in the footage here, it might be coming up a little yellow, but in real life, it is the perfect neutral white. It's not too blue looking, it's not too yellow looking, and it's just so nice. Not only does it give a beautiful ambiance to the bedroom when you approach the area, but it's also convenient, like when you get out of bed to go to the bathroom. It's not super bright, it's just a nice ambient lighting, and then it fades and goes back to black in about 15 seconds. And then next I have another luxurious lighting recommendation. Hear me out on this. I have recommended something similar to this in the past, but this one is different. It's better. It's upgraded. It's so worth it to me. It is a shower lamp. Now again, just wait. Let me explain what this does differently. So you do need to charge this, which again, I'm not usually a fan of things that need to be charged, but this is waterproof. So you wouldn't want to be plugging this into an outlet. You want to put this in your shower or near your bathtub so that you don't have to use the big overhead bathroom lights. And this will light up your bathroom in such a romantic way. And it does come with a remote, and there are so many different color combinations. I mean, it's crazy, but here's where it's different. So there is a lampshade on this that kind of masks the light and makes it look a little bit more dim. Sometimes I like to use that, but the magic comes in where you actually can take this off. And this is just kind of like a crystal top that creates and reflects the light all over your bathroom ceiling, your bathroom walls. It creates a vibe. Like, it is so cool. And again, it kind of depends on your mood. You could go for blue or pink or just a combo of lighting. It is just so nice. And anytime I take a shower now or a bath, this is what is on, and it just makes the whole thing so much more enjoyable. And then I have one more thing I wanted to mention for the bathroom. This is just the epitome of a little luxury. I appreciate it every single day. I have guests that come to my house and they're like, oh my gosh, where did you get that? It's so cool. It is an automatic soap dispenser. So I did mention this, I think, in my last little luxury video, but it's the only one that just, like, it had to carry over because this is so cool. It's so affordable. You actually just put a third of your favorite hand soap in this and then fill the rest up with water. And then that's what allows it to create a foam. But you do just turn it on and you leave it always on. And then anytime you go to use it, you just put your hand up to the dispenser. It automatically foams up and squirts out your hand soap, like the perfect amount. And it's just so luxurious. It's so nice. It's hands-free. And I just feel like no one else has anything like this. And you and your guests, they'll love it. Next, we have this, which is a 100% wool hot water bottle. I love this to pieces. I feel like everyone should have this if they've never experienced a hot water bottle. And we are in the summer, which I don't use this as much when it's kind of hot outside, but once fall hits or winter, oh my gosh, I'm using this every single night. It's so easy. All you do is fill it up with hot water. I just go straight to the tap. I wait for it to get pretty darn hot. I fill this up 3/4 full. I love the fact that this particular cover is 100% wool. Pretty much every other one I found, it's like polyester. It's not great. This gets really warm and cozy and you can snuggle with it. If you've got menstrual cramps or maybe a neck ache or something, this is also really great. What kind of sets this apart compared to other things, this will last for many hours, okay? So anytime you heat something up in a microwave, I feel like it lasts about 30 minutes. This will last so much longer. Also, this is not something that you plug in where it's like an electrical charge. That has EMFs. I try to recommend ones with the lowest EMFs, but still, this is just like, you don't have to worry about anything. And I also wanted to say, if you are using the night oil with the patches on your belly button, the best way to make it work even better is to actually apply heat. So you could get this or really anything else that you have that does have warmth. If you are using this, try applying heat to that area, and I'm telling you, it's gonna work 10 times better. Next, I have a very luxurious beauty product that is incredibly unique. I feel like nobody else has really shared this. I'm kind of surprised because it's so good, and I don't even use it that often, but I think a lot of you are gonna love it. It is a face and body tanner, but no, it's not what you think. It's not the same thing. It's not. It's by Terry. That's the brand. It will give you an immediate tan. There's no like developing time. It's completely mess-free and transfer-proof. So like you can put it on your body. I did get the brush so that it blends really nicely. And then you can wear it all day and then shower and it comes right off. Oh my gosh, it's so much better because the thing is, self-tanners, in my opinion, first of all, I think they're toxic. This is mainly cherry, black, and red tea. So like it's a very nice, good ingredient complex, but it also then just washes off at the end of the night because the regular tanners, again, they have to develop and you think like, okay, it probably looks good, but then you're like, oh my gosh, my hand looks weird or my foot looks weird. And then you're stuck like that for 7 days and then it starts to fade weird. This is just like, you can make sure it looks good. You apply it, you look great for the day and night, and then at night you shower it off. But let's move on to a couple luxurious kitchen-related things that not only will make your life easier, but again, more enjoyable. And this one might be a little bit weird. Actually, the next one is really weird. But these are the Duralex drinking glasses. Duralex is a famous brand in France. I think they started in 1939, but they're famous for their tempered glass. So tempered glass is actually 2.5 times stronger than regular glass. And so I appreciate these every day. They're thick, they're strong, they've never chipped, we've dropped them, they never shatter, they're dishwasher safe, they're microwave safe. You can have ice cold water and then immediately put it in the microwave, or not that I even do that. I'm just saying like temperature changes don't affect this. They're just next level. Every time we use these, I just appreciate them. Okay, you guys are gonna think I'm crazy for this next one, and you don't have to do this, but this has been bothering me for 15 years. And I finally made the change and oh my gosh, it's been glorious. So let's talk silverware. Every silverware set comes with the dinner fork and the salad fork and the dinner spoon and the teaspoon. And I can't stand all the different sizes. I understand that the proper way to set a table is all of the different size silverware, but we don't ever eat like that. We don't ever eat like that. So I just have all these different size silverware in my drawer. You have to like sort it. Sometimes I just put everything together. Other times I do sort it so like each size has its own spot. It's annoying. It's annoying. And so finally, I just donated all of my silverware. Yes, it was still good. I don't care. I gave it to somebody else. Then I ordered, I think it was from Williams-Sonoma, maybe it was Crate & Barrel, I don't know, I'll link it below. But it's a great silverware set that only has one size. One size. So it's a regular size butter knife, a regular fork, and a regular spoon. All the same size. And I ordered, I think 2 sets of that just so I had enough silverware. And every time I'm putting it away or grabbing it or whatever, it's all the same size. And let me tell you, this was a luxurious change in my life. It has made everything so much easier. It's stupid, I don't care. But those are my little luxuries that have vastly improved my life. Now, if you do want to try our new 3rd layer night oil patches and our castor oil, I will have that link down below, but don't forget to use my promo code SHAVE15. That will work for everything site-wide. You can also try the subscription. That will save you an additional 15% on anything you subscribe to. Everything else in the video will also be linked down below and pinned in the top comment. Please consider subscribing. I would love to have you back, and I hope to see you in my next video.